recording. Okay, we are here on location with Kevin Rempfer. You've seen him on quite a few of my shorts. Well, today we're helping him out with one of his, and I get to have the fun of only having to focus on camera for the day, which is really nice.
Yay!
We're gonna go around, we're gonna do a little bit of location scouting. I want to bring all of you along to basically show you what a location scout looks like, the types of things you're looking for, how you think about a spot, and hopefully you can get a little something out of it. Also, check out the Kev Dude. He's gonna be linked in the comments, and he's starting to build his channel too and starting to direct some stuff.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, and I'm also making a recording for the film that I'm currently making, a little documentary. So that's why I have my phone out. I'm doing a recording of a recording.
Recording of a recording of a recording. It's Inception. Okay. So, this is actually a pretty interesting spot potentially to shoot in, because with the sun direction and where this tree is, you're actually going to have really nice natural shade through a good portion of the day. You can move your actors back and forth a little bit without having to worry about massively affecting your continuity, depending on how you're shooting it. The one downside is we're right in the middle of the path, which is going to be a problem. So while this is ideal for lighting, I wouldn't shoot here because of the path. Also, notice there's a barbed wire fence right next to it. That is never a good idea to do anything nearby, because actors are actors and you need them to not have to be focused on not hurting themselves, just focused on the scene.
Unless this is a wrestling match and it's a hardcore barbed wire ring match.
In which case, I wouldn't go. Okay, I know I just said don't work at paths, but cool thing here, we have 3 paths, so you're not blocking the entire way, depending on what you're doing. Don't stage a fight scene here. But if you've got a 2-minute little talking head thing, this could be an interesting spot. We've got shade, we've got a nice amount of distance, and we've got an ability to layer our actors. So the downsides of the path outweighed by the upsides of the location.
Best part that you could shoot here though is a Vin Diesel film if you got the right people involved. So they could do that cool little rolling down the mountain. Oh.
So this is where you want Corey to die then, and like right into the barbed wire? That seems like a good idea.
Hey, it's a great idea. Deep focus.
Well, just like having something far back behind you. And also less likely we'll have people rolling up on us, because people are going to take the path of least resistance in the middle of the hot.
Let's do it.
Additionally, we also don't want to walk too much further, because we got to keep in mind everyone has to walk in the start of the day and walk out at the end of the day. It's a great wind going up there. It's going to do something really nice visually in camera, and it's in full glaring sunlight right now, but it still looks cool, which means no matter what we're in on the day, we'll be fine. Frankly, we've already walked further than we should for the shoot.
Yeah.
Because being this far out, we're completely out in the sun now, which is going to be a nightmare for everyone, but also it's going to be way too far to trek in any of the supplies that we have here. Even if we're all carrying stuff, it's too far.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So, here's a cool thing. We've just discovered that the path at the end that we were just talking about, that's as far as we should possibly go, actually connects through to a different path that's much shorter, which would make this a much more usable area. So then that opens up, does this have something that we actually like? Is there something worth shooting here? Or even, do we want to maybe move a little bit deeper to something else we see a little further down the path? One of the things you should really be doing when you're scouting, explore as much as possible. You've got the day, bring some food, bring some water, make sure you've got your sunscreen on, and just explore around, because you might find out somewhere you really like but it's impossible to shoot. You can get somewhere easier by taking a different path. So the main thing that I'm looking for a spot for us is where you want him to fall, because we have to find a spot that A is plausible and B, we can do it safely. So we were just walking along and we found this tree lying. And we're like, okay, let's see if this is potentially a good spot to do an introduction for one of the characters. Get a splinter?
Yeah.
Not a great sign for using it.
What's that?
Not a great sign for using the place.
Yeah, it's tough stick keepers.
It does look really nice on camera, but it's got a lot of splinters, a lot of burrs, so it's not like ideal. We might decide on the day whether or not it's worth the trouble. Depends on what mood the actor's in, stuff like that. So this could be a really good spot for Rebecca and Maddie's scene because we're on a nice narrow path. It gives a little bit more of an evocative feel than us being on one of the larger roads like we're over here. We shoot the whole thing more against the hill. It'll make it feel like they're in the middle of the woods and it's like a little bit more isolated. Now, we're getting pretty deep into the day now. As you can see, I'm sweating.
Yes, I'm sweating too.
Kevin is sweating. Now, this is the part where you have to start thinking about how deep we actually walked in, and is it worth walking this deep for the actual day of the shoot? You've got a bunch of people coming in, you've got different positions. Is it worth it? Are you getting something that makes it worth it? Now, if you look behind me, this is actually a pretty cool spot. We're probably gonna come in this far, but it's only gonna be for a couple shots, so we'll probably pace our day around that. Okay, we're about to GTFO because it's getting fucking hot out. But this is gonna be our primary location for the shoot. What we like, it's nice and open. We've got approach from uphill through trees. That could work for the introduction of our villain. And we've got a nice tree we can position everyone underneath. That'll give us a nice amount of shade. I think it's gonna be the best of all worlds. We'll bring out a picnic blanket, have some props, have a great time.